Hello and welcome everybody to another Foundations Draft video. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at Platinum 3. That's right, we moved up a rank after a really nice bomb-laden blue-white Flyers deck. And honestly, the best results that I've had in this format are drafting blue and white. Blue and white just seem to work really well together. And if it's open again, you better believe I'll move into it. But of course, every draft is different. Now, before we head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether or not you want to buy yourself or a friend a booster box or singles to round out your deck, check out tcgplayer.com and make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, live pads, and more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Additionally, Heavyplay is going to have a presence at the upcoming PAX. So if you go by the booth and let them know that Paul sent you, or I guess me, they will be able to apply that 10% discount in real life as well. Okay, last time we opened a Leyline X. Can we do one better? Although, to be fair, it's hard to outdo a Leyline X. Okay, well, couple of nice options here for us. We have Spectral Sailor and Exemplar of Light. Exemplar of Light's really fun. It's very strong as well, and definitely a really good first pick because you can kind of try to craft your deck around it. Now if I look at a life gain card, I will kind of weigh it slightly heavier. I will lean towards a card with the life gain or +1/+1 counter effect if it's close because I have the Exemplar of Light. Spectral Sailor also good, and then the best common here is Felidar Savior and Eaten Alive. Those are the two best. So those are all the considerations, but I'm going to go with the rare here. Exemplar of Light is very fun, especially if you can go off with it. And moving into pick number 2, wow, these commons are awful. These uncommons are also quite bad, and Youthful Valkyrie is playable, and it's an angel. I believe the Exemplar of Light's also an angel, so that's a really nice start. Let's see if we can cut off white, one of the deepest colors in the format. There's a life gain land here too, which I will be looking to play given that I have the Exemplar of Light. But let's move into pack number 3 and see what is available. There's a Dwinin. Not the biggest fan. I think this could be okay in black-green, just because black-green tend to be the elf color combinations. There is a Beastkin Ranger, but not really interested in going green-white this early. Black-white is the best color combination for life gain with the Exemplar of Light, but nothing there. No black-white stuff here either. There's a Heraldic Banner, but I'm not the biggest fan of this card unless I'm really looking to go wide. So then it really just kind of comes down to Inspiring Paladin versus Refute. I don't really like the duo. There's two duos, actually. Well, you know me. I told you I really like blue-white as a color combination, and I do not mind playing Refute, and I think I would like to take this over the Light Shell duos. Notably in blue, there's a lot of good 4-mana plays, so I don't put a high priority on the duos, and I think because the Inspiring Paladin is largely replaceable, I'm going to just go with the highest upside card here in the Refute. This card just plays really well. It turns out when you add draw a card, discard a card to cancel, it goes from mediocre counterspell to actively good. Here, quite a weak pack. I think I'm just going to take Cathar Commando to continue trying to cut off the white cards. There's a Windscarred Crag, which is a gain land for the Youthful Valkyrie. But outside of that, the rest of this pack is actually kind of weak. And you see that a lot in this format. Now that people know what's good, you just have packs where you're just like, what do I even take? Fake Your Own Death is, of course, fine as a combat trick, but I'm just going to keep taking the white cards here. Noting that that pack did have a Wary Thespian and a Needletooth pack, so maybe green is a secondary color, but I don't like starting green, and I don't really want to move into green unless I get a rare or I get a late Llanowar Elves, where it's very clearly obvious that that is the color that I need to be. Wow, okay. Well, what an absolutely loaded pack here. This is a pack that's got Micromancer, Tragic Banshee, and Runescarred Demon as the picks. I really like Micromancer, but this has to be a sign that black is open. Both Runescarred Demon and Tragic Banshee are very good. The question is, which one do I want to take? You know, I'm just a sucker for sweet, expensive rares. I think Tragic Banshee is also fine. I think Micromancer is also totally defensible. But I'm going to take the Runescarred Demon here. Let's have some fun. Let's take some rares. Here we have Make Your Move, which would be the first interactive spell. I certainly don't want to take Meteor Golem because I already have a 7-mana play. So for me, it's between something like a Make Your Move or a Vampire Soul Caller. And I'm just going to go with the Make Your Move. I don't know. I just feel like both of these are somewhat replacement level. There's a late Gorehorn Raider too. But because I have 0 interaction right now, I'd rather just take the Make Your Move right now and just make sure that I have something to deal with big creatures. And now that's a 7th pick, Infernal Vessel. So black certainly does seem to be somewhat open here. This card's very good. Or people are just undervaluing this card. Certainly a possibility as well. But Infernal Vessel, just a really, really solid creature. And moving into this pack, nothing I'm super in love with. Guess I'll take a Bushwhack in case green and white happen to be open. And now we have a pack with Tranquil Cove. There's a Campus Guide, but I don't really care too much for that. I'll take this just because I have the Exemplar of Light, and this could leave me open to a possible blue splash as well. So let's take it. And you know what? If I get more than the Exemplar of Light, let's say I get a Cat Lady, the Cat Collector, and a Johnny's Pride Mate. If I get 2 more good payoffs for life gain, I might just play the Cove anyways. Oh, wow. Scoured Barons, love to see that. Skeleton is fine, but I am very, very happy with the Scoured Barons. Just good mana fixing. We already have a double white card and a double black card, so very, very happy with that. The only issue here right now is just depth of playables. We have 6 cards that I'm happy playing with. And so that's obviously not a great place to be. I'll take a Crypt Feaster here, but certainly not looking to play it in this type of deck. And Midnight Snack, do you do anything? Every time I read this card, I feel like I don't want to play it. Let's see. If you attack this turn, create a food token. Okay. I don't think I'm going to play it. And that's a Blossoming Sand. So a bunch of gain lands here. And wow. This is interesting. This is a double rare pack. There's also Hero's Downfall and Healer's Hawk, but there's Day of Judgment and Twin Flame Tyrant. Of course, we're not going to take the Twin Flame Tyrant. I think it's just take Day of Judgment, but I could see an argument for Hero's Downfall as well. I mean, we got Runescarred Demon. We have Infernal Vessel. Let's take Day of Judgment. Let's just take all the rares. Orzhov rares. Here we go. All right. Moving on to pick number 2, and that's another rare. I'm just going to take it. Look, there's a Healer's Hawk, and I understand that that's pretty nice with the Exemplar of Light, but we also need to get to 7 mana. This is really good with a Wrath in your deck as well. So I'm going to take the Solemn Simulacrum over the Healer's Hawk here and try to draft a nice black-white control deck. Ooh, this is looking very, very exciting here. Now we have the choice between Cathar Commando and Soul Shackled Zombie. I think we have 2 4-drops already. 4-drops are fairly easy to come by, and I'm just going to take another Cathar Commando simply for my mana curve. Now, this is a life gain effect, but like I said, I have a couple of 4s already. I just want to make sure that I have the cheap end of my mana curve covered. Now, honestly, I would much rather have Burglar Rats and Helpful Hunters at the 2-mana slot, just because they give me some value, and it lets me put creatures into play with Day of Judgment in my deck, but a 2-drop is a 2-drop, and this one still has some utility. We got 4 rares here, friends. 4 rares and counting. Oh, Burglar Rat, perfect. Exactly what I want. I would certainly like more interaction here. This is not really a Rogue's Passage deck. I have a double white card and a double black card in my deck. And certainly not a Savannah Lions deck here either. So happy enough with the Burglar Rat. The question here is whether or not I'm interested in playing these lands. Now remember, I also have a Solemn. So Solemn plus basic land plus Cove or Blossoming Sands means that I can potentially splash a color if I get a bomb, right? If I get a Dreadwing Scavenger and play 1 island, I can probably get away with it given that I have this Cove. All right, I need some removal, and Luminous Rebuke is perfect. Mischievous Pup is fine, especially if you can bounce cards like the Burglar Rat or the Solemn or the Runescarred Demon, but I have no removal outside of Day of Judgment and the less consistent Make Your Move, so Luminous Rebuke is absolutely perfect for what this deck needs. But I'll take Stab. I'll take any of the 3 black removal spells. Burglar Rats. That's kind of what I'm looking for in black. And then in white, I mean, honestly, more removal spells. Maybe some life gain payoff type cards. Let's see what we can get. Here, I'm not I'm certainly not a claws out deck. I definitely don't need more gain lands, although this does let me splash green for free. But remember, I said that I was kind of light on playables in general. This is not a fleeting flight deck. I'm not really super aggressive. I think I'm just going to take a Soul Shackled Zombie here. We passed up on one earlier, but I think this is a good time to take one. And now I'm going to slam Scoured Barrens. On color lands, I'm certainly going to love taking here. Now I'll take a Sanguine Siphoner. Unclear that I'm going to want to play that one. Here I will take the claws out, but don't think I'm going to play it. Yeah, it definitely feels like several players in this draft are in the black-white color combination. It is what it is. Take the Ravenous Amulet here. And given how it seems like we're just not going to have enough playables here, I probably will have to play the Sanguine Siphoner. And now, I mean, depends on our mana, but given that we have double Scoured Barrens, it's possible that I can get away with playing this Rogue's Passage, but still leaning against it because I have 2 double white cards and a double black card. If I get a card like Bake Into a Pie as well, it's just going to make me less likely to want to play this. But if I pick up a 3rd Scoured Barrens, maybe, just maybe. All right, black, white, control. That is what we're drafting here. I am looking, wow, there's a Burst Lightning, a Heartfire Immolator, a bunch of good red cards. For us, it's between Healer's Hawk and Helpful Hunter. And as much as I like Healer's Hawk, this is not a beatdown Healer's Hawk deck. I have the 1 life gain payoff card in the Exemplar, but this is most definitely a Helpful Hunter deck. We're trying to go long. We're trying to hit our land drops. We're trying to get to Runescar Demon and play some of these other cards. I will take the Helpful Hunter out of this pack. Noting that I could certainly use more Angels, but the problem is the only good angel, there's just not a lot of great angels to choose from. And now we have a pick. We have a pick to make. There is an angel. I want an angel. It works really well with Exemplar of Light, but there's a Leyline Axe. How does somebody pass that? And I just don't have that many spells. I gotta take the Axe. Man, Dazzling Angels just seems so perfect here with Youthful Valkyrie as well. But this card, you saw in the last video, it just wins games by itself. It really does. So I'm going to take the Leyline Axe over the Angel, but it hurts me. It hurts me that I had to do that, but Leyline Axe is one of the better rares in the entire set. I still play with creatures. It's still going to be great. Now, wow, that's another Micromancer late, but happy enough with a Felidar Savior. Great way to gain life. Great way to put counters on some of these flyers. A 4-drop that I can definitely get behind. All right, now we have a pack that has absolutely nothing for us. Literally nothing. Granted, this pack has nothing for most people. I'll take... Jeez. I guess I'll take a Katana. I'm never playing Katana in this deck. I'll take... All right, you know what? I'll take this just in case I'm low on playables, but I really don't want to play it. All right, moving into pick number 5. Another somewhat weak pack. There's Mischievous Pup. I think I'm just going to take that over the Plunderer, just because I do have some come into play effects, so it can have some utility, and we still need 3-drops. So let's go ahead and take that there. Now, I do like Squad Rallier. How many hits do we have, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a late Llanowar Elves, too, by the way. But I'm going to take Squad Rallier. I don't really like Billowing Shriekmass that much in this style of deck. Oh, I will almost definitely have to play the Sanguine Siphoner here as well. With 2 tap lands, probably not playing those, and probably not playing the Ravenous Amulet. So we still need 5 cards to play in this deck. 5 cards. Please. We need some help. Okay. What do I take? I think I just take a creature. I don't love it. I don't love playing this card. I just want more creatures, though, I think. I do have 14 creatures, but I don't think I ever want to main deck 2 Maker moves. So we'll just play the Blight Priest just because I have the Leyline Axe. I don't think I want Goldvein Pick here. And this is honestly just kind of a filler level card. I really don't care too much about it, but we're lacking 3s. Just helps us curve out. And another thing to attach the Leyline Axe onto. Might have to play Claws Out, honestly. Just as a mediocre combat trick. Yeah, there's just a lot of players in this color combination. Certainly blue and red now seem open to us. Armasaur Guide. I guess we have a lot of creatures. Hey, yeah, red was... I mean, I guess red-blue was open. It was not super clear, I don't feel, in pack number 1, but now it has become clear. But yeah, we have to play... I guess I have to play the Make Your Move anyways. Yeah, I mean, I guess red was kind of where we needed to be, but that is neither here nor there. This is what we have in front of us. I think I'm going to play the Rogue's Passage. We actually ended up with a deck with way more creatures than I anticipated, and so I think this is actually going to be good. And then as a result, I think the Claws Out also will be a fine playable card to go into this deck. Did I have the Katana? Did I take the Katana? It's right there. I really don't want to play the Katana. Yeah, I mean, certainly just light on playables here. But I am hoping that through the power of our rares, we can still get it done with this configuration. So this gives us access to 9 white sources, 9 black sources, and a Rogue's Passage. Seems completely fine. Our curve is somewhat high, but I think that is okay. We do have this Solemn. And besides, Leyline Axe is going to be in our opener every game. Still on 17 lands with a Helpful Hunter as well. All right, this is it. Pretty even split. Oh, wait, no, more white than black here, actually. Yeah, no, we should go 1 more white source and 1 less black source. We only have 1 double black card and it costs 7 mana. So by the time we get to that, we should have the second black. All right, let's hop in here and see how things go. Now, before this round 1 starts and we get into our matches, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all of your support. Really wouldn't be here making all this content without all of you. Okay. Leyline Axe in the opener. The old Leyline Axe Day of Judgment hand. What are your thoughts on that? You know what? I can't complain. I cannot complain. All right, white, black. I have my land for next turn, so why don't we just play a flyer here? It's really hard for them to actually kill this. They could play a Cathar Commando, and if they did, then the Helpful Hunter will be better. But I guess they play the Resolute Reinforcement, so it's not too bad for us. Dazzling Angel, okay? Just trying to figure out what I want to do here. They have 4 cards in hand. The question is, do I even attack? I'm just going to play the Infernal Vessel here and pass. This is a really great blocker, and the Vessel is really good with Day of Judgment. The thing is with this hand, I actually don't want to attack with the Infernal Vessel. I just want to put Leyline Axe onto it, and then use the Valkyrie as a blocker. Felidar Savior. Oof. Okay. So counter on Angel plus token. They can't attack with the token though. So the Angel is the one that gets to attack. Hit me for 3. Okay. White source would have been ideal. Huh. They have 3 cards in hand. I really need to draw a plane. So maybe I play the... You know what? I think I'm going to play the Helpful Hunter just to try to find a white source. Okay, that's good. And this is still a pretty good blocker, so I'm not going to attack. Full control this and represent something. So now I definitely don't want to play Squad Rallier. Gonna take 3 from the Angel. And then we will, if they play nothing, I want to just start I want to start going with the Leyline Axe. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a really good combo. Okay. So what do I want to do here? I could go for the Day of Judgment, but maybe I can wait 1 turn. Like, I can just equip the Youthful Valkyrie here. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. I'm still at 14 life here, so I want to just play it. I want to get them to overextend. And I still have Cathar Commando if things get a little too hairy. This incentivizes my opponent to use a removal spell or a trick, and then I can try to get a little more value here with the Day of Judgment. And the thing is, the Valkyrie literally just stops my opponent's entire board. So they have to use a removal spell here. And if they do, yeah, I take a bunch of damage. Yeah, are they going to just pass? Yeah, I mean, if they go something like Fleeting Flight. Or Joust Through, any of those things, that would be fine. Hey, they use the stab. Yep. There we go. There we go. And that, my friends, is how you get maximum value. It is, in fact, the Day of Judgment. It is, in fact, the Day of Judgment. Kablamo. What? What the? They're at 24. They don't want to keep playing? Come on. All right. Well, you know what? I'm just going to say I'm pretty happy I took that Day of Judgment. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. On the play here, I have creatures I will keep. 2 plains and a swamp, and a motley crew of creatures. We'll note that there's not infinite angels, so Youthful Valkyrie is just not as good in this set as it could be, but still good enough in a lot of instances. I'm going to take the Siphoner. I just feel like it's likely that I'm going to be able to attack here. They're not going to be able to play like a 3-2, right? So I can attack and just get a little extra value here. See if they want to block. Woo, look at that. Got in for extra value. And let's play the Scoured Barrens and pass. Luminous Rebuke, make your move in hand for us. Heraldic Banner, interesting. Okay, so they're probably going to name green. I think I'm going to kill the banner. They're going to attack me. I think I'm going to kill the banner. Slow them down just a little bit. I have Luminous Rebuke for a big creature too. Let's beat down. Sanguine Siphoner is a very annoying creature to race too. If they play Cackling Prowler, I guess that would be kind of annoying. Elvish, are you serious? I actually gave them a target? That's gross. Alright, well. That, like, literally the best thing they could have played there. Oh well. I'm gonna play the axe. It's just so much... It's such a better use of my mana. This will make it so that I take a lot more damage, but next turn I can still go Leyline Axe into... This is... First of all, Reclamation Stage is not a card you should main deck. But our opponent is living every dream. I killed their artifact, they got it back with a Regrower, which grew their Horn Beetle, and then they found a target... And then they found a target for my Leyline Axe. This is insane. They probably have Snakeskin Veil here. No, they didn't. Okay, well at least there was that. Wow, that's crazy. All right. I am not dead yet. You know what? I probably shouldn't have attacked with the Siphoner, huh? Dwinin's Elite? What? I am getting destroyed. I need a Day of Judgment now. No Day of Judgment, no bueno for me. I forgot I had to play this crappy creature in my deck. Oh man. Yep, looks like we're dead. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I just felt like those are one of those games where your opponent's cards just line up perfectly with what you're doing, right? I kill their thing. They play the thing that gets it back and grows their beetle. I play another thing. They play the situational creature that kills something. GG's. GG's. And the thing is, we have a lot of bad draws available with our deck. Just because we have so much filler. But, oh man, there's the Rogue's Passage. I'm going to keep this. 2 Plains Rogue's Passage with 3 white cards and a Runescar Demon. It's just a fine card, right? The goal of a hand like this is to just kind of try to survive and win with that demon in the late game if possible. We have 8 black sources in our deck. Ooh, that's interesting. All right. Skyward Barrens is a good draw, but I'm not going to play it yet because I'd like to run out the Commando here on turn 2. Slumbering Cerberus, okay. Let's play Cathar Commando. They might have Stab. Okay, sure. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll play the Valkyrie into the Scoured Barrens. Certainly going to take 4 here, but this doesn't untap unless they kill my Valkyrie, so... Gutless Plunderer. Hey, that's pretty good. But this doesn't untap, so that's really good. Think I'm going to go ahead and run out... Wow, something better than Stab and Fake Your Own Death. Impressive. I think I'm probably just going to exile my graveyard. But let's attack for 1 first. Just because this has Death Touch, my creature has Flying. They could have Burst Lightning, which would be really annoying. But this... Oh, it's the beginning of each end step? Oh, that's gross. Yeah, the Cerberus untaps. Oh, man. That's really annoying. Oh, God. Well, they have 2 cards left, but they kept the card that was better than Stab and Fake Your Own Death, which is obviously very concerning. Yikes. All right, here it is. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, man. Just got to play the Savior, I think. Then I'm just going to pass. I'm at 11. Hey, at least the Cerberus didn't untap. Now the question is, do I double block? I don't think so. Do I care about the Flyer or the Savior? They're just not going to have that many Flyers. I can also just double block the Raider. Let's go for the double block. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they're going to blow me out with the Hero's Downfall anyways. This is fine. Let's play the Armasaur Guide here to block the Gorehorn Raider. I mean, I guess I could have just blocked the Plunderer. I don't know. Wow, Burglar Rat. That's okay. We're gonna go to 1 here. Yeah, I mean, we basically just lost. I mean, the Burst Lightning was also really, really strong there. But yeah, 1 and 2. Wow. I feel like my deck's better than this. But you know, red-black as a color combination is quite strong. They had double stab, Burst Lightning, Hero's Downfall, and I made a very risky block. I admit it. I made a very, very risky block. I thought with all the removal spells that we've seen so far, I just needed to go for that. But maybe it was unnecessary, and immediately punished for it. So you know, every time you make a mistake like that, you just try not to do it again. That's all I can hope for. But let's keep going. Leyline Axe in the opener. Always happy. Ooh. Choose your 2-drop. I'm going to go with Helpful Hunter because we need lands. Or my 5-drop. Marauding Blight Priest. Give me a land here. Alright, that's good. Alright, we can go with the Infernal Vessel. I don't think they're going to block this one. Or attack into this one. Burglar Rat. Alright, we're just going to pitch Claws out. One of the worst cards in my deck, probably. Pilfer. A lot of hand disruption from the opponent. If I don't draw a land, I think I'm just going to equip with the Leyline X. They're probably choosing between one of the 4-drops. Thing is, like, this is just a problem now. And if they kill it, I can just re-equip. Okay. Well, this is not a racing situation I'm too keen on. Huh. Do I want... Doesn't really matter. This time I'm going to keep this back because it blocks the Savior. And they just have a lot more damage here. Wow. Really? Okay. Fair enough. This could be a claws out situation. I'm just going to try to kill the biggest creatures. The thing is with claws... Oh, Mischievous Pup. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. The thing is, they wanted to return the Burglar Rat, I feel. Do they have a combat trick? Fake your own death? Jeez. Kind of have it all, don't they? I would love to draw a card. And let's get rid of the Commando, just because a 3-1 on this board seems quite bad. Let's play a Burglar Rat. Okay. They have a treasure. Let's play the Valkyrie. And they're going to be able to hit me for 2. Whatever, this is fine. We'll keep the land in the hand for a Burglar Rat. Our opponent likes hand disruption. They can attack me with the Savior. I can just block with the Valkyrie. And they'll just be able to hit me for 1. Trading Mischievous Pup for Burglar Rat seems pretty bad, so I don't think they're going to want to do that. Alright, let's go Armasaur Guide. The question here just becomes, how aggressive do I want to be? Because if I attack with everything, I can get counters as well on something. And I still have a blocker. But if they kill this, I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put on Burglar Rat here, just so I get reasonable trades across the board. Alright, here we go. Even if they kill the Armasaur Guide, I don't die. I go to 1. And then they go up to 5, and I can still kill them on the crackback. They need to have, like, claws out or something. Alrighty, how do I want to do this now? I think at this point I should just attack with the guide, the Valkyrie, and see what it is that they have. Alright. Good beats. Nice close one. Just two people battling with their black and white cards. But oh, you know what? I had the Leyline Axe. What am I saying? I had the rare. They didn't. All right, 2-2. Fast games. Fast games. All right, on the play, we got the axe. We're getting the axe like every game. Every single game. Oh my goodness. Strix Lookout. Okay. This is just one of those force them to have a removal spell type situation. Obviously, because they're Dimir, it's very likely, but it's one of those, maybe they run out of creatures, right? But they're looking for a stab, it seems. If they don't find it, they're in a lot of trouble. And I feel like if they had stab, they would have used it immediately. So this is looking very good for us. Look at this, they're already at 4 life. What do you do? Gutless Plunderer, get a good spell on top. Yeah, I'll take the Vessel. We can Rogue's Passage as well. Fun and fun and balanced Magic card. Leyline Axe. Back-to-back drafts. This time I got it passed to me, though. This time I got it passed to me. What a card. What a card. This is ridiculous. Now, I don't have any 2-drops, but obviously I'm going to keep. I have Leyline Axe in... How many games is that, by the way? It's just kind of silly. Oh my gosh, and we drew a creature. Campus Guide for a land. Fail to find. Intentionally. I mean, the way I look at it is if they have a removal... What is this block? What? Do they not know what this card does? You just throw away a creature for free? I don't understand that. Hey, I have 2 Make Your Moves in my deck, so I can get it. Oh no, I literally have Cathar Commando in play. I can just get it back. That is awesome. Let's play the Plunderer here. Get something nice. I'll take the pup. It's tricky. I think it's better than the Blight Priest. What are these colors? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna just kill that because I just feel like shenanigans can occur with that one in play. So let's just kill the Kaikar and attack for 5. Okay, what colors are you? Man, they went deep. They went extremely deep. Micromancer for stab would be very good. Oh man, because then they can kill my... Wait, why did they tap that way? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay. They have to block and they go to 1. I don't actually know if this was ideal, now that I think about it. Just because they can kill my Plunderer here. Yep. We'll play Infernal Vessel. Okay. I mean, this should put them dead on board, right? Okay. Still going strong. Leyline Axe. What a magic card. We've literally drawn it like every single game. It's kind of outrageous at this point. I think we've drawn it, we've played 6 games. We've drawn it like 4 or 5 times. Why don't we just draw 3 more times? 3 more times and get a trophy. Come on. Why can't I? Axe. Let us axe our opponent a question. Nope, no axe. Actually, this is probably a mulligan here. Draw that Rogue's Passage a lot. No 2-drops. There it is. There it is. Was there any doubt? I'm going to keep all the creatures, I think. So let's just bottom the Make Your Move. We'll put that in play. Let's get a Helpful Hunter on turn 2. Hey, we got the Mischievous Pup to go with the Hunter, which is nice. If they attack me, I'm certainly blocking here. Scrawling Crawler. What do I want to do about that? This does not seem like a good time to equip the axe. I think I'm just going to play the Blight Priest just because it gets in the way of the 2 creatures pretty well. What's funny is I bottomed one of the Maker moves, but now the Maker move actually kills the Crawler, which I do not mind. But this is a nice 2-3, and then they can tempo me into a Big Fin Bouncer here, which would be pretty great for them. I mean, it's probably a fleeting flight. Oh, it's a fleeting something. It's a fleeting distraction. Fair enough. Ooh, Exemplar of Light is very nice. Do I kill this? They just had a really nice curvaceous start here. That is a way to put a counter on Exemplar of Light. Next turn, I have a lot of different options. Soul Shackled Zombie would allow me to put a counter on the Exemplar, which is very good. They have yet to cast an interactive spell, though, so I feel like there's a really high chance that they have some way to kill my Exemplar. Scrawling Crawler, huh? Nope, okay. I mean, I don't care about the Blight Priest at all, so this will just happily block. I wonder what they have. Well, that's always dicey, right? When they just have that much mana available to them. So I just don't want to do anything. Like, I definitely don't want to play the zombie. I want to use Make Your Move on the Scrawling Crawler, I think. That's kind of where I want to be. What you got? Think twice. Okay. All right. I mean, this is definitely hitting me, but I'm at 12. We're still okay-ish. Clinquant Sky Mage. Okay. I'm gonna play the zombie now. Don't essence scatter me. Is this run away together, maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's exile both of those in case they have other Sun-Blessed healers or whatever. Drawing a land here would be nice, untapped, for the Youthful Valkyrie. Perfect. And no reason not to attack with both. Sure. I mean, they were going to get me with that anyways. And I have the Mischievous Pup, but I don't have a million ways to gain life anyways. I do have the Armasaur Guide, but this is fine. Valkyrie's Call. Interesting. I have a Cathar Commando, though. Sure. Like, I can't just not take damage there, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Taking a lot of damage, I will say. Alright, let's get in for 10, I guess. Should I get in for 13? They have 3 cards. Oh, they have a Think Twice. Alright, let's get in for 10. So what I want to do here is play Mischievous Pup and just bounce a land. That way, I have access to a block sack on the Cathar Commando on the Valkyrie's Call. And then we can still potentially threaten some kind of a lethal attack. I think that's what I want to do. Because the Sky Mage is representing 5 damage. Okay. We took 4. Strix, look out. Okay. I mean, I'm certainly not liking my chances here unless I find a removal spell. Angel of Finality. Okay. Man, if I attacked, I would have had lethal. Oh, wait. Yeah, I would have. Oh, that's brutal. Because I have... Yeah, I'm like 1 damage short or something. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is rough. I don't have any ways to gain life. Like this, I can get in for what, 10 unblockable? They're at 11. They gained a life somewhere. Oh my god. These are the games where you're just like, oh my gosh, I was so close. What happened, right? Well, this is my only line. Yeah. And they just block my Soul Shackled zombie and then they're fine. Oh my gosh, it was so close! So close! Oh, should I have attacked with the commando? I don't know. Maybe I should have. I don't know. This feels really bad though. Yeah, we got them down to 1. 1 is not 0. Ah! Yeah, I guess I should have put myself into a winning position there. I guess I should have. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Oh well. Hey, you just can't get there every time. We almost won every single game we had the Leyline X, but this one. And I do feel like I could have sequenced things a little bit better in this draft. So we went 4-3. We had a bunch of rares. We drew Leyline X in basically every single game. But noting that the rest of the shell of the deck wasn't super duper strong, And so, that probably also played a part in our losses. We didn't have a ton of removal, and Black-White was definitely contested. But hey, we had the Leyline Axe, Day of Judgment, Runescar Demon, Exemplar of Light, 4 very, very solid rares. And that was almost enough to get us more wins. But of course, starting out 1 and 2 means that it was going to be really, really hard for us to get the trophy there. I really, really wish. The thing is, I just thought they were going to have removal. I just played around too much stuff. And that was probably an instance where I attack with Cathar Commando. If they don't have a removal spell, they're dead. Right? So what I do is I attack with the Commando and my other creature. Get them down to, they were at 21. Get them down to 8. Then I just play the dog. Right? Then I just played a dog and return a land. Probably do it main phase so that they can't counter it, and then just hope for the best. So in hindsight, I should have done that. I wanted to play it a little bit safer, but I literally, they would have had me dead in 2 turns, so there was no reason for me not to try to go for lethal there. So that was a really big mistake. Played it a little bit too fast, and definitely just playing worse in this format in general. I need to be a little bit slower, analyze the board a little bit better, and not be so hasty in my decisions, which will then allow me to come to stronger conclusions. And that was an instance where I just kind of played scared when my opponent literally had me dead in 2 turns. And that was just absolutely the wrong thing to do. And I paid the price. Right? Because I had a Rogue's Passage too. Get them to under 10, Rogue's Passage, hope they don't have removal. If they have removal, I'm not winning that game anyways. Right? So learn from my mistakes. That was a mistake that I made. Analyze those mistakes, improve on those mistakes, and try not to make those mistakes. I never claimed to be the perfect Magic player, far from it. But by being real about why you lost and not blaming it on being unlucky or anything like that is really the path to having long-term success in this wonderful game. So I punted. Probably could have won that game based on what my opponents played, and that is the nature of the beast. But you know what? That's what tomorrow's draft is for. Small improvements every single day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com if you want to pick up all things Magic the Gathering, singles, and sealed product related. You want some boxes, you want some cards to round out your constructed deck or your commander deck, check out tcgplayer.com and make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for top-of-the-line Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want great deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe less Armasaur guides in tomorrow's video. Yeah, that's probably going to be good.